today's topic. I feel like Twitter might have like ruined a generation. I have no other way around it.
That's an understatement.
I feel like Twitter is like the fast food joint of ideas. You have 140 characters, and that's fine. The problem is people try to tackle complex and nuanced issues with 140 characters. And so you have all these people on these platforms seeing their favorite people put 140 characters on things like incarceration, on things like police reform, on things like predatory behavior. And what ends up happening is that you inherently kill nuance and context. Because one, everyone wants to be the first one to get the scoop. And two, they have to fit it in those 140 characters. Yes, they can do subtweets or whatever, but those rarely get as much traction. No. So you see the first tweet's gotta pop. And so now that everyone's reading in 140 characters, I've realized that people have started to think in 140 characters. If it takes too long, they move on to the next topic. And you see that with all these like Twitter crusades, where they're on one person for like a day, then they move on to the next person, then the next person, and it makes you realize that we, via social media, have killed the importance of facts, and we've killed the importance of context. You can't tackle a big problem in 140 characters. It's like trying to fuck an elephant with a micro Pinot. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen. Why would you want to have a Twitter account? Why would you want to do a Twitter crusade? I don't understand nothing. And what ends up happening is because the algorithm is set up a certain way, you end up hearing a lot of the same opinions that you want. And so in this bid to be like super inclusive, people become like very exclusive in like the people that they talk to and they engage with, right? And they're like, oh, we want diversity. People sound super homogenous and there's no originality in their thought process. There's this like weird paradox that you constantly see. And I have a certain level of discomfort with it because people act so self-righteous and then they go about this process of like condemning people and they're like, yes, we believe in spectrums and all this stuff, but you know what? I saw one thing you did, so you're trash. What? How does that make sense? People are like, you're garbage. You're mad. What? Yo, they want you to believe in more gender identities than there are characters in a tweet.
Listen, Abba.
How, bro?
Abba.
Like, how do you reconcile those two existing things? That you will be like, oh, I believe in rehabilitation and blah, blah, blah. And like, let's get the prisoners out. And then at the same time, you're so quick to condemn human beings off of goddamn small instances that you don't even know the full context of.
The thing that they fail to understand is that trash is a spectrum. Trash is a spectrum.
Bro.
Imagine, oh, Abba, you said that in 1992. Yeah, well, I didn't meet him. Yeah, you're trash. And then you reply, no, I'm on the spectrum. Thank you. I'm on the spectrum of trash.
Bro, the same mentality that these people have is the same mentality that it's been used to criminalize minority communities. And that's facts.
On both sides, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the way that people are like, that's what you are, without knowing any context about that person.
It's not a study that I've came up with,
okay,
but it's my perception of things.
Mm-hmm.
The first 140 characters that you have, and anything that you say, is feelings. Then, the other 140 characters is going to be facts. I'm going to say even 280. And at the end, you're going to have the whole context because you're going to wrap it up together and you're going to do like a little synthesize, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole, you're going to bring it all together. Mm-hmm. 140 character is the... I mean, celebrities go and then remove them.
Yeah.
Well, it's already out there. We've seen it. No. Once we've seen that egregious shit, we woo, click. No, we've seen it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So the first 140, it's just that. It's a meme.
Yeah.
But the thing with memes is jokes, right? And sometimes it's more complex, but it's really still at the level of jokes. It's like if I try to make a meme that is indicative of the situation in Palestine. Mm-hmm. I'm only going to scratch the surface. That's the thing. But people revolve and they try to do a resolution of the whole thinking with 140 characters. Even me when on Facebook, where after a certain number of characters, you can make a background. You can make your status a background and stuff like that. And after a certain characters, it's too long. It's not going to be a background like with colors and stuff like that. And I leave it to that. It's just like a quote or something like that. And I got into so many arguments about things I haven't said I agree that it ruined a whole generation. I think that every generation got ruined by something, and us or the generation under is the social media. It's not even just the generation under. It's everybody. You know, back in the days when it was generation, it was like this slab of people. But now everybody from all those generations, whether it's baby boomers are being ruined by Twitter. Millennials, exennials, all the generations, they're all ruined. So that's even worse than just like drugs or this or that or the government or the Cold War. It's more than that. It ruins all the generations that deal with that. Yeah. It's crazy.
Twitter is just such a cesspool, bro. I can't just put it on the social media platforms. I think individuals themselves have a huge responsibility to think over the things that they say and the words that they use. I don't understand people that get online and talk in a way that they would never do in real life. Like, what kind of coward do you have to be to talk to people online that you wouldn't say to their face?
Be certain.
Bruh,
you talk to me a certain way online. If I see you in real life, you better keep the same energy.
Bruh.
Keep the same energy, because I will.
And I think that's why I'm not built for it. Is, you know how I am. It's consistent. You see me at shows. You see me in life. You see me in front of the camera.
Yeah.
It's the same person.
Yeah.
But these people who do 180s with their personality got so much to say. Then I go up to them in person. I'm like, yo, you was talking all that crusading stuff. Let's talk. Well, I don't like confrontation.
Shut the fuck up then.
Man, you want to fight for a cause when it's convenient for you. You're a coward. I can't stand this generation. No, you know what? I'm not going to say this generation. Because I think there's a lot of people who want to tune out from this stuff. But listen, Twitter's definitely ruined a lot of people.
It's not even a generation.
And
it's
you know what? No,
generational.
I'm going to take that bet. I'm not even going to blame Twitter, even though the platform doesn't help. You individuals have to take some level of responsibility for the fact that you have killed context. You know?
It's funny how in the end of the 70s, it was, you know, the death of disco. And now it's the death of context. Video killed the radio star.
Yeah.
Video killed
Twitter
the
posts,
radio star.
Twitter posts really are the junk food of, like, the idea market.
Yeah. The fast food of philosophy.
Oh, well said, my brother.
It's the fast food of philosophy. That's what it is.
So,
yo, you want to go, you want to grab a Twitter real quick? I got a couple of thoughts I want to put on 140 characters.
anyways, today's one of those days for me. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, no, it's all good. Do your thing, bro.
That's all I got for today. You guys have a good
I can't cheer him up, but you know this beat will. Hi.
Yo quiero mi morena, tan rico que se ve mi morena. Mira cómo mueve, así mi morena. Mira cómo goza, mi morena. Mira cómo toma, lo quiero mi morena. Tan rico que se ve mi morena. Mira cómo mueve, así mi morena. Mira cómo goza, mi morena.